You told yourself you'd catch up next month, right? And then the next month. And now here you are, deeper in the hole and still hoping to catch up on the missed mortgage payments and fix it, right? That denial, it's not just costing you time. It's draining the money that you thought you'd walk away with one day when you decide to sell your house. Not just nickels and dimes, thousands. In this video, I'm going to show you what really happens when you miss mortgage payments and why I'll pay it next month is more dangerous than you can imagine, and how quickly you can lose your home and the equity that you've built all these years without even realizing it. I don't want this for you. Let's talk about this mindset. I just need one more month. It sounds so harmless. It even sounds like a plan. But unless you hit the lottery next month, next week, you're not catching up because it's so difficult. Because here's what actually happens. Let's say that your mortgage is $3,000 a month and you miss just one payment. Fine. You think that you'll pay it next month, right? But that next month comes and now you owe $6,000. And by then, you're also behind on the taxes, the insurance, everything in the escrow. So your escrow is short, the late fees are stacking, your lender might front your insurance to keep the policy alive, tack that onto your bill, and interest keeps compounding. So no, it's not just 2 months behind. By the time you're ready to fix it, the number isn't 6,000 anymore. It's 10,000, 15,000, even 20,000. It just snowballs. And suddenly the hole's too deep to climb out of. But it gets worse. Because the longer you wait to deal with this, the more of the solutions start disappearing one by one. When you're only 30 or 60 days behind, you still have real options. Like you can apply for a loan modification still. You can ask for a forbearance. You can even sell the house and walk away with money in your pocket. But if you stall past the 90 days mark, which usually happens to most people in these situations, things change. By now, the lender's calling lawyers, and you might get hit with a list pendants notice. They may report you as seriously delinquent already. And suddenly, you're not having a conversation anymore with the bank. You're facing a lawsuit and a whole lot of catching up to do. And guess what? All those legal fees, they're not even billed to the lender. You pay those too. They just get added to your balance. So now instead of asking for help, you're reacting from a corner with fewer options and a lot more debt. Let me tell you something you won't hear in most places. If you have an FHA loan, which many first-time home buyers do, you likely started with a low down payment, right? And a higher interest rate and not much equity to begin with. So when you fall behind, catching up isn't just hard. It's almost mathematically impossible. These loans were already riskier, and the system isn't built to help you recover once you slip. It's designed to protect the bank's position, not yours at all. That next month you keep waiting for doesn't come. And here's the biggest trap of all. Because you think it's okay if things get really bad, you'll just sell the house, right? But that plan only works before the damage piles up. Because every month you wait to take action creates more late fees, adds legal charges, sometimes forced insurance, and the credit scores hit. And now your home has public list pendants written all over it. All of that digs into your equity hard. And here's the part no one prepares you for. Let's say you do find a buyer. That's great, right? But what if now you need to make repairs to close? What if you don't have any savings? And by now you can't even get approved for a loan. You're stuck. This is how people lose equity they thought that they had because they delay asking for help, and the bank wants their money first before you get your share. That is if there's anything is even left of it. And here's the gut punch. By the time you finally pick up that phone and say, I'm ready to figure this out, you've already lost most of your leverage. That phone call might still help though. You can still request a payoff of a reinstatement. You may qualify for a short sale if the mortgage happens to be upside down. And if you have equity left, you might still be able to sell. But those aren't guarantees, because if you wait too long, most of the options you had early on are not available to you any longer. The loan modification window is closed. A reinstatement might be too high by now. And that equity that you've built over the years, it's been drained all by this delay. You're no longer steering the ship. You're just hoping that it doesn't sink before you reach the shore. So what now? Well, if you're 2 to 3 months behind, maybe even more, it's not too late yet, but you really need to stop hoping and start moving. First of all, request a payoff letter from the bank. You need to know exactly what you owe, not just the monthly number, a total payoff. Second, get help. Explore every possibility and option, including a short sale or a pre-foreclosure sale. This protects your credit and may let you keep some of your equity. Third, apply for a loan modification. If your hardship is temporary and you're not too far behind, this might help. And if you need a simple hardship letter, I'm very happy to share the one I use with my clients with you. I will link it for you down below. And finally, if you're going to decide to sell the house, list with an agent who actually understands foreclosure timelines. You need someone who can time the sale before the foreclosure timeline runs out. But remember, none of these steps work if you're still waiting for next month to fix it. If you keep saying you'll catch up next month. But here's the truth. Every month you don't actually catch up, you're getting deeper into debt. And the scariest part is that most homeowners don't even realize what they've lost until it's already gone. Because by the time you realize that catching up isn't possible, the damage that's done is permanent. And if you think you still have equity, and I believe that you do, watch the next video coming up before delay turns your profit into foreclosure losses. I will see you there.